Welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be talking about all the jailbuilds that I know. Alright, the 4 jailbuilds that I know because I use them and they're really great. A lot of people also use them, right? None of these jailbuilds like, the first one to use it. All of these, like, people have used them and I just like using them, showing them out, alright? So first one, the one I mainly use is this one. Has 4 traps around it, the 4 sound walls. Oh yeah, for the sound wall perks, for this video is this one, the 4 durability, 1 reload, 1 healing attachment. It's a really good sound wall, really good. I would recommend using it. Also, like this floor launcher, the 3 impact, 2 reload speed, 1 durability. Yeah, you can remove one of the impacts and put durability on, but I just use this one. Alright, so let's get started. So this jailbuild, this is the one I typically like using. It's really good against if a smasher spawns in, because if a smasher spawns in, and if the if the floor pieces are still alive, they will just target this. They'll hit this first instead of your wall, which is the important thing for your RTD. You don't want that wall to break if you're jailbuilding, because if it breaks, you lose a mission, almost guaranteed. Alright. That's one point. Alright, it's not even that expensive as well. It's only 600 mats because you have the 3 floor pieces here, and the opposite side as well as 6, and then the 4 rounded. It's around 600 mats. It's really good, really cheap. It's a bit heavy on the trap side, but other than that, it's a really good job. Same. Alright, so for on top, only 150 wood to build around it to be safe. To put 3 of your bases down, and also have a clear view if any of the walls are taking damage and you need to put down a slow field or repair them, right? Or put down your banner, one or the other, if you're not doing the banner glitch. Next one is this one, this jailbuild. This jailbuild I don't use anymore. I used to use it a bit, but not anymore. There's one downside for it. It is a bit more expensive. It's 780 mats. But I just don't like using it because one, everything has to be tier 3. With the testing I have done, alright? Because if it's not tier 3, House will come over here and hit the back of it and then start hitting the wall, which is not the best ideal thing that you want, alright? So, let's get started on, the concept, right? You want all the House to come over here to this little sun area, alright? If you have the level 2s in the back, they're not gonna all the House will go in the back, alright? Not go in the front, alright? Some of the House will stay here, start hitting the walls, which is not the ideal thing. Even though if, like, let's say for example, the walls are level 3 and the floors are level 2, they will still come here, like maybe 3 to 4 House will still come here and hit it. So tier 3 all around. If you want a perfect jailbuild, you can have a tier 2. If you have like Ice King in your power base, that's up to you. But tier 3 all around, alright? If you're doing a solo. In any ways, like, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alright, next one. The OG jailbuild, man. This gives me a lot of memories of me using this one in the back in the old days. It's a really nice jailbuild. I'm just gonna show the box. Has only one sound wall here, and like all the walls are upgraded tier 3. English is too hard for me to talk. Alright? It's a normal jailbuild. I used to use it a lot. The floors are level 2 because of one reason. If Husk, if a lot of Husks come over, they're gonna start hitting it. It's going to create damage and it's potentially break it. If it's level 2, it has enough HP to withstand that, alright? So, very cheap actually. Uses around roughly, if I do my math right, it's 17 structures. Not including the wood, alright? We're not including the wood. 17 structures to build it. Oh, also forgot to mention that, I have it all out of brick because I had brick back then. I had a lot of brick now, like wood or metal. But I'm just saying mats, as you heard. Just me referring to brick, metal, or wood just depends on the mission you're doing it with, alright? So don't build a lot of brick because you're not going to win with all the brick, alright? I just used the typical brick because that's what I had the most. Just wanted to clear it up before people start asking me, is a lot of brick and I tried this mission that's water and it didn't work. And I just want to clarify that, I just used mats, alright? So let's continue. Sorry, so it's 650 mats for the bare minimum, alright? Bare minimum that, if the smash doesn't spawn in and break it, you're good. This will work, alright? 100% will work. But let's say, for example, a smasher, if you don't want to have a smasher spawning in, you can upgrade all around it, the back, to tier, like the walls to tier 2, tier 3 I meant, and the floors to be tier 2. And that'd be around 810 mats, alright? It's a little bit more, but it's a lot more secure. If you want everything, every single piece of tier 3, besides the floors, because floors don't need it really. If you want to be extra secure, you have everything to tier 3. It's around 960 mats, right? So main concept is to put all the husk in here, the floor launchers, so that, have the staircases here. have the walls right there, as you can see. And you also can place 3 bases here. You can place 1 base in there, 1 base on top, 1 base right there. Really good job. I like it. Alright. Don't use it anymore because I'm addicted to that one. But this one I used to use back in the old days. This one. Alright. So there's 2 words I would like to say. Not 2 words actually. There's 2 things I would like to say this. This can be the cheapest jail build ever. Or it can be the most expensive jail build ever. Alright. Well, ever meaning that, out of the 4 of them, alright? Out of the 4 bases, the 4 designs I have, this one can be the most expensive or the most cheapest one. With bare bone minimum of the cost being only, alright, 550 mats. Like, have the things level 2, tier 2, so the house won't come over here, and have the staircase up here so the house will just fall down. There's one problem with this jumbo that I have a lot of difficulty with. House will sometimes face through, especially the small ones, will face through and start hitting this, that's why I have a level 2. But it's really annoying because sometimes it'll break it, alright? Which is not the ideal thing. So that's the one downside for this job build. I don't know why that occurs a lot, but that does happen for me. Alright, the wood and everything to place 2 of your bases down if you have 2 of them and 1 on top. Also, if you want to have secure, alright, so I have a secure one having like the 3 over here upgraded to tier 3, maybe those to tier 2 as well. All of these 4 to tier 2 as well. That will cost around 740. Actually, I don't think I include the price for these 2 walls, but if I did, that'd be 740. If I did not, you could just remove those 2, alright? But if you want everything to tier 3, to be extra secure, even these, it's really cost heavy. It's 1,140 mass, the most expensive one I have out of all these jet builds. But it can be the cheapest one, having a bare minimum of 550. All right, but that's all really up to you. If you see a lot of smashers spawning in, like a lot of times you're doing RTDs, have a lot of smashers spawning out of nowhere, I would recommend using the other ones. Well, with those 2 mainly. That one is pretty expensive, but those 2 are mainly the ones you want to use. But these 2, I would say these 2 over here. That one and this one. If you don't have a lot of smashers spawning in, you can use these, alright? But I do have a lot of smashers in there, like spawning in, because sometimes people kill husk, and I don't know why, but that's what they do. I use this one. I use those. So, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.